We served this country, but you still want to kick us out? Dreamers served and died for this country. Many immigrants have fought and died under our American flag since the Revolutionary War. And many dreamers are serving right now, giving their lives to keep us safe at home. This includes many who were undocumented when they came here. An article by Lyndon Bilal says some young immigrants who are protected by the Obama-era Dreamer program are enlisted in the U.S. military, and they're afraid of deportation. These young people could be left without legal protection to stay in this country, even though they signed up to fight and die for America. You see, until recently, these dreamers were eligible for consideration in the Military Accessions Vital to the National Interest Program, or MAVNI for short. Generally, the MAVNI requirements stipulate a legal immigration status. However, the military service may on a case-by-case basis waive the requirement that the foreign national be of this status. MAVNI is a special military recruiting program that was available to some immigrants interested in joining the United States military. Generally, immigrants must be permanent residents to join the military. However, MAVNI allows certain non-citizens in the U.S. to join the military and thus gain eligibility for U.S. citizenship without going through the lengthy process of obtaining a green card. Of course, there are certain requirements the applicant must meet. Now, some of the requirements state that the applicant must have been in valid status for at least 2 years immediately prior to the enlistment date. Plus, the applicant must not have had any single absence from the United States for more than 90 days during the 2-year period immediately preceding the date of enlistment. The MAVNI program is also restricted to healthcare professionals or experts in certain key languages with associated cultural background. But for immigrants with an interest in military service and U.S. citizenship, the MAVNI program provides a path to citizenship that many non-permanent residents would not normally be afforded. Also, these dreamers fill a necessary gap in military recruitment, and they provide services that would otherwise be difficult and very costly to train. So these dreamers who have served America and have served our country and have saved our country much money are now threatened with deportation and being kicked out of the armed services. Now that we are in relatively quiet state of war and at a minimal threat, we don't need them anymore. So the Pentagon is threatening to kick them to the curb and possibly kick them out of the country. The same country they have served and given their life to. This is the thank you they get. But we shouldn't be surprised. No matter what you hear, just go to your nearest Veterans Hospital or Veterans Center, and you will hear stories that are alarming and disturbing. Stories of neglect, stories of system shuffling, and long wait times before being able to see a doctor. Long wait times before getting any kind of medical care. So if we neglect our own veterans who were born and bred in these United States, why should the dreamers who served and died expect anything more? Well, like, subscribe, be a genius, think for yourself. This is AmeriLogic channel.